Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jakeb Livengood. I'm an internet entrepreneur, and yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So first off, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. This has been on my vision board that's right here for almost 3 years, and it's finally been checked off, and it's just the beginning of new chapters, new levels, and I'm very grateful for that. Soon enough, I will be hosting a glove set giveaway to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers as a small little thank you to you guys, but this is just the start. Again, the giveaways are going to continue to get more egregious as I grow and scale. But in celebration of hitting 1,000 subscribers outside of the giveaway, and alongside the fact that currently it's 8/8/2021, my first YouTube video ever. We're coming up on about exactly 3 years since the original posting of that video. I believe I posted it on the 11th of August 2018. So I want to go ahead and do a reaction now, from where I'm at now in my process, to the introduction to my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, it's 4 minutes and 55 seconds. I'm going to pause every once in a while and get into a couple of things, add context from where I'm at now. But in order to add context for even watching the video, at the time, and still to this day, I listen to a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk. Shout out Gary V, he's awesome. But he said, document instead of create. Right? And so I started documenting, because at this point in my process, intro to my channel, August 2018, I was 4.5 months into my first e-commerce venture. I was a college dropout. I quit all my jobs. I sold all my vehicles. I started in March researching with $3,500, getting into Amazon FBA. It's 3 years later. It's 2021. We'll get into where I'm at now, but that's the context of where I was then. This is in August when I made this video. I was about 5 months into e-commerce. I had turned $3,500 into $25,000 gross. So my overall take-home profit was somewhere in the vicinity of $6,000 to $8,000. So I had made $6,000 to $8,000 online. Very small potatoes in the realm of entrepreneurship, but I saw the trajectory. I knew where I was going. I was living in my parents' basement at the time, scaling my first business, scaling my personality, my knowledge, and my personal brand, my businesses. And yeah, that's the context of where I was, and the framework and the mindset of making this video. I wanted to start documenting, start showing my journey early, so that people could see the parabolic growth and trend as it happened. So let's watch it. Good morning, guys. My name is Jakeb Livengood, and this is my YouTube channel. I want to talk about some things that not a lot of people are talking about today, and that's goals, and taking action on your goals and moving towards them in a positive manner every single day. Okay, this is something I struggle with personally, and I'm an entrepreneur. I do my best to be good at staying focused and staying on track with one thing and getting that done. But still, I'm still human. I have problems too with getting on my stuff and doing that. But I think in order to, as a overall generalization, I think if you're going towards a goal, no matter what it is, far-fetched, not far-fetched, it could be, buy a Toyota Corolla next year or buy a Lamborghini next year. It doesn't matter. If you're going towards a goal, you need to break that goal down into smaller sub-points of a goal that are actionable steps that you can take every single day to directly move you towards where you want to be going. And if you're not doing that, you're not going to be very successful in getting to where you want to go. And unfortunately, that's just how it is, okay? Now, I have been trying to start a YouTube channel for a long time. I used to make Vines back in the day, and I had like 7,500 followers. It was super cool. Vine shut down. I should have started a YouTube channel then and used that platform to transfer into another platform, but I didn't. Ultimately, I'd like to do moto vlogging, but I sold my motorcycle so that I can invest in my online business, which I will get into further later. But I've been telling myself for the past 3 months that I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it later. And I'm telling you right now, again, like I just said, I'm guilty of this, and I know some of you are too. If you keep telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow,
Tomorrow's never gonna come, okay? I promise. Today will always be looking forward to tomorrow, and you'll never get that done.
I think what I'm trying to say is it's really important to set realistic, practical goals for yourself, but still set goals so that you're constantly moving forward. And if you procrastinate starting, then you're never going to start. Also, it's very clear that here I was still early on in being able to talk on camera. Obviously, it's a process, it's a journey. You're always going to be expanding and growing your ability to be in front of the camera with more time, more experience, and better scripts. But I was just new to the whole idea here, just getting comfortable in my own skin, trying to figure it all out. I think I was kind of going for being in like the personal development slash real one-cut entrepreneurship type thing. It's kind of not really a niche, but I kind of want to pioneer it forward. Maybe it's a niche. I don't know any creators in it, but still kind of doing that style content, and it's working for me to some extent. I could probably be growing a little quicker if I did more niche down specific video topics and focused more on my SEO, focused more on my thumbnails and titles. Yeah, maybe I could grow a little quicker, but I've got so many projects on my plate, and this is not the only thing I'm doing. Neither is the e-commerce business that I talk about in this video. Neither is my startup. We'll get into all of it. There's so much on my plate that, for me to even put time and energy into my IP and my personal brand and my YouTube videos, it's a hassle. It's not on the forefront of my mind right now at this point in my process, and I'm working very diligently and feverishly to actually put more attentive focus, energy, and effort into my YouTube channel. So let's keep it going.
So it's really, you just gotta sit down, you just gotta slam it out and do it, okay? I want to start my YouTube channel for a couple of reasons. One, I want to be able to have that influence on a social media platform. I want to be a beacon of light for people. I want people to understand that your goals, no matter how crazy they are, you can make it happen. I've had wild aspirations my entire life. I told myself when I was 9 years old I'd have a Lamborghini before 25. I didn't know how to do it, but I told myself I'd get there. I turned 21 in 17 days, and I'm getting on my grind right now, and I'm looking.
I've always aimed to be a high achiever. I've always had very astronomical goals, and I've continued to hit them repeatedly and continually in my process and in my life and in my journey. And so there's nothing that I think is stopping me. When I turned 19, or when I was halfway through my 19th year, I really kind of ratcheted up my goals and stopped going for the medium-high goals and just started going for astronomical goals. And a lot of people were like, "Whoa, you're crazy, man." But I didn't think I was that crazy. I still don't think I'm that crazy. More people think I'm crazy now, but I feel like I've made so much progress from where I was in this video to where I am now. I feel like at some point my trajectory will become clear to the people that are not really paying attention, I suppose.
Looking good to be where I want to be when I'm 20.
Also, setting a artificial timeline on I will achieve ownership of Lamborghini by this age in this video, and in my specific life, 25. I'm turning 24 in 23 days from right now, recording this. And I probably won't have a Lamborghini in the next 385 days. Probably not. If I do, awesome. Some great things played out in the next year that allowed me to be in that position. But even if I don't have it and I don't achieve it and I hit it on my 25th birthday, I'm going to be closer then than I am right now. And when I turn 25, I'll definitely 100% be closer than I was when recording this video, because I'm way closer now, right now, recording this video now than I was from this video. So artificial timelines just set you up to be dreary if you exceed that timeline and then all of a sudden you hit it, right? Like on my vision board, a really good key example of this on my vision board. There, I'll just grab it right now so I can actually physically show you. Okay, look. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. This is on my vision board. It's been on there for a long time. Okay, look at this. Check this out. So I just achieved this 12 12 days ago from right now, the date of recording this video. My projected timeline of achieving it was August 29th, 2020, which August 29th is my birthday, so 2020 was when I expected to achieve that. And then it actually got achieved 7/27/21, so nearly a whole 12 months later. Oh, I didn't hit my goal on time. Wow, I'm a failure. It's not gonna happen. It's not the right way. It's not the right perspective to look at it, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, even if you're lagging, you're a little bit behind the original extrapolation, the original timeline. You're still moving in the right direction. Direction's far greater than speed or velocity. Direction.
25, which is awesome. That's super good. I want to make this YouTube channel sort of as an update page to show you where I'm going in my life, how I'm getting there, and to show you and give you the courage to go out and make yourself whatever you want to be. Because I'm telling you right now,
that right there, what I just said, still a huge key in my personal branding and everything that I do, that I put out on social media and everything, because I want people to be very aware of the fact of where I came from, how I was thinking and what I was doing and achieving at that level, where I am now, and the fact that, just a couple of years of hard work and consistent, determined energy and focused effort can change your life, and you can literally build your dreams, your dream life out of your mind's eye. Write it down, make a vision, and just do it and achieve it. And I want to inspire others to follow their own goals, their own dreams, and do it, because I think the world's abundant enough that everyone can do it. Literally everyone. Not a single person cannot not live their dreams unless they believe that they can't. But if they believe that they can do it. It's awesome.
yeah, I'll say it again. I'll say it on repeat, all over and over and over and over again. You are what you choose to do with your time, okay? If you sit down and smoke weed...
I just drank that water and actually tried to breathe it by accident. Let's keep it going.
and eat popcorn all day long, you're probably not going to be as successful as someone that gets up at 5 a.m., starts grinding out on their goals, writes down a checklist. I shit you not. Write down a physical checklist every single day of things you need to get done and literally mark them off. It will help you get so organized, you can't even begin to comprehend the difference that you will start to see in your life. Maybe
at this point in my process, about 4.5 months into full-time entrepreneurship and actually running a business, I was getting so serious and drilled into DMOs, which stands for Daily Methods of Operation, where I was putting down check boxes of goals and tasks that I need to accomplish in my journal and planner, and every day I'd check them off, boom, write them off, and you get that little dopamine hit every time you achieve a little tiny little micro task, and it gives you more momentum to go and accomplish more stuff. I still do it to this day. It's awesome. It's great stuff. But at this point, early on in the process, I feel like people make fun of entrepreneurs because, like, early on in the process, I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, like a madman, telling everybody, you need a journal, you need a plan, you need to get organized and structure your time, and this is the best thing in the world, and my life's a dream, and I read books, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I feel like people think it's crazy because they're like, all those concepts are so far-fetched for them, and they're like, why is this guy trying to, like, preach this on to me? And it's like, the way that I look at it now, being 3.5 years into being a full-time entrepreneur, is like, all those people that are mocking and scorning that person for reading books and structuring their time and trying to tell other people to do the same thing, like, I mean, fundamentally think about this. Just toss this idea in your head a little bit. What if that person's not crazy? And what if they actually just found a better way to live your life? Because in structuring and organizing your time and having a vision for your life, you can actually accomplish anything and everything that you set your mind to, your wildest dreams and imagination. And that person seems crazy because they are so determined to get everybody to know that what they have stumbled across is so cool that everybody should do it. I mean, that's the way I see it. And I mean, just think about it, man.
We read an hour or two a day. Maybe that doesn't fit into your schedule. That's totally fine. A lot of people work full-time jobs, but
nobody unless they're a full-time entrepreneur, can slice in 2 hours per day to read books, unless they're a full-time entrepreneur. Where I'm at now in my process, if I read 15 minutes a day and I hit my 10 to 20 pages of a book that I'm learning from, that's a W. Okay, always be constantly absorbing and taking in new information, because being able to have that information in the database of your brain allows you to make better decisions based off of all the information that you hold in your day-to-day from that point on. Leaders are readers, baby. Simple as that.
You know, something a lot of people don't talk about either. A job is an acronym. Job stands for just over broke, unfortunately. And a lot of people, I think the statistics, I have it on my phone, but it's something like 72% of people are living paycheck to paycheck in America, and that's really ridiculous. Okay, we can get that number down, and I know
that statistic's actually a lot worse now in 2021, and I mean, let's be real. A job, it is an acronym, just over broke. It's very unfortunate that is true. The education system that we're all raised up in does not teach us financial literacy. It's not really in their modus operandum. They kind of intend to turn you into a cog to uphold the system. So I think with more financial education, financial literacy in your back pocket, in your wheelhouse, you know, you can build a budget, you can live below your means and have a job and slowly start accumulating a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there to invest and build and start growing a side hobby or a side passion project that is an income producing asset that ultimately will hopefully afford you the opportunity to escape your job. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a job. I do think there's something wrong, severely wrong, with only having a job.
No one wants to be living paycheck to paycheck. That's stressful, and along with monetary stress comes stress in your relationship because of problems. Money problems is the #1 leading cause of divorce, and that's a fact. Why would you want to put yourself in that situation when you can work hard and grind every single day to get to the point where you can sit back on a beach or wherever, whatever you just desire, sit back, drinking a margarita and say, I made it. You know, that's where I want to be, and that's where I'm going to get, and that's where I'm...
The analogy, sit back on the beach with a margarita and relax, that I'm trying to use, what I'm trying to get at, that I believe I did a poor job at illustrating, is I was trying to, and am still trying to, document my journey from regular job, regular dude, regular college dropout, to financially free serial entrepreneur, living my dreams abundantly, escaped the system. And so the whole margarita on the beach analogy is just a poor analogy for financial freedom and time freedom, the ability to be pursuing your goals and dreams and visions full-time, wholeheartedly, nothing stopping you, because you've done it. You've made the switch from you probably haven't read the cash flow book, the cash flow quadrant book, the E-Myth revised, but there's a cash flow quadrant. I'm not going to explain it too much in this video, but you got to go from the left side over here on the employee-based side of things to the right side, which is the investor side of things, and the business owner side of things, which is, I mean, it's a big shift. It's not easy. It doesn't happen immediately. It takes a lot of years of hard, dedicated perseverance and work and struggle and tribulation, and all the while people are going to mock you and scorn you and make fun of you and, who do you think you are? And it's all sorts of craziness. But I mean, it is what it is.
I'm going to show you how to get, okay? So I thank you for checking into this. Have a good day.
Okay. I love that. I absolutely love it. And so what's so beautiful about that is, again, in this video, I had like 100, well, actually I had 0 subscribers. It was my first YouTube video, but as soon as I posted it and shouted it out on my Instagram and my Snapchat, I hit 100 subscribers in like a week. It only took like a week to hit 100. But, you know, since then, now I'm at 1,000. It's been 3 whole years, okay? But I'm finally there. My first business had grossed $25,000 at the point in recording this video. Now I have 4 organizations, and out of all the 4 organizations, I've grossed $380,000 since starting entrepreneurship. I still own no material possessions. In fact, I literally live in a garage. I'm still deep in my process, but I've built so much prosperity, abundance, and wealth into my life. It's remarkable how far I've gotten, and I feel like I'm just still getting started, but my trajectory is beginning to become very, very clear. I have a collective 1.2 million followers across all social channels associated with my personal IP and my business's IP, and we have so much trajectory, just positive momentum headed behind our sales. I'm growing on the personal level and spiritual level. Just every aspect of my life is hitting quantum leaps. They're all parallel exponential growth graphs, and I'm beginning to go. I'm beginning the start of going parabolic, and I'm very grateful to be here and to be in my journey and be growing through entrepreneurship and self-discovery and spirituality and all these things. It's beautiful, and I love that I'm able to inspire others with my story and help others grow themselves. It's awesome. I loved that video. Probably not the most polished video. Neither is this, honestly. I gotta get my YouTube video quality game up, but it'll come in time. No need to rush anything. I'm exactly where I need to be at this point in my process, and I'm so grateful. And we're really at the beginning of a lot of quantum leaps. As you can see here, I'm literally in the office for my startup, which is a gloving company. Gloving is a art form. It's an artistic passion, artistic hobby of mine. Had nothing to do with my business passions, but through sheer fate and just odd luck, a opportunity presented itself that combined my artistic passions in with my business passions all together to utilize my income skills to grow a niche art form that I'm passionate about, both at an artistic level and an entrepreneurial level. I mean, if that doesn't right there tell you something about the universal laws being correct, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I've also got a YouTube video on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to go find it right now, but a guy that I met on Instagram shipped me his white 2009 Nissan GTR to go pick him up at the airport, and that was on my vision board, still on my vision board right there. I'm looking at it. It was on my vision board for like 8 months prior to that, and I literally created that opportunity, and straight out of my mind's eye. It's crazy stuff. I'm going to do a whole series on universal laws. I'm going to do a whole series on, where I'm headed with all sorts of different stuff. There's a lot of things coming. I'm very grateful to have my audience here. We're just getting started. Big things, big things are in the works. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe if you're not already, and have a blessed day.